Mark, massive victory that seems on the road. You know, the conditions we've had to come up against there.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of different conditions today. I think everybody saw what we're up against a good team. Elements, sending us off. At times the referee, it seemed, as well. So to come through all that, that's a really pleasing performance from my point of view, just to show the character of the guys and how close they are as a team at the moment. They're all working exceptionally hard to make sure that we're getting the right results, and I was really pleased, proud of that performance.
One of the many tests we did come up against was, of course, the weather itself. How do you think they fared?
Well, listen, we're getting into autumn and winter, so there's plenty more of that come from. I was more concerned with the performance of the referee than the performance of the weather, so that was the only thing that was going to upset us, I felt. But we got through it. I mean, listen, the referee said the performance that he won't. I hope he looks back on it and thinks twice about his level of performance. But yeah, but we've come through it, thankfully. That was, I mean, I would have been jumping up and down here if we hadn't got anything out of that game, because the game was affected too readily by the officials, unfortunately. But we've come through, thankfully, and it's a great performance, great result for us.
On that, of course, very briefly, without going too much into it, Cammy sent off, of course. What was your view on that?
Well, I mean, it's a nothing challenge. It's a challenge that it happens 20, 30 times in the game. It's just a coming together. Not every foul is a free kick, even, and certainly not every foul is a booking. So, but it seemed like at one point it was. So, yeah, I mean, listen, we fear the worst. The one thing I said at half time is that I said, be very, very careful, because we can't lose anybody to a sending off. I shouldn't have to say that at half time, but that was a real concern for us. And lo and behold, 9 minutes later, we're down to 10 men. Nothing we could do about it.
Were you almost thinking about making any kind of change at the break to, you know, prevent that from happening, or was it always kind of?
No, you've got to ask the officials to do their jobs correctly, and you can't change your whole mindset and your whole structure of your team and your planning before the game because the officials are having a bad day in the office. So we just have to go about our business, try and get the job done, try and ignore obviously the performance of the guy in the middle, and just get on with it. Thankfully we used our heads and were able to manage our way out of the game. Could have been very, very difficult for us today, but credit to the guys.
On the goals, I think the first one for us has been credited as an own goal, but you know, great work from Georgie to be in that right area and, you know, force that to happen.
I mean, Georgie will always affect the opposition in their own box, and I thought he was excellent. Certainly when we went down to 10 men, he gave us a focal point and never stopped running. Really pleased for him. He's had a good weekend. So yeah, it was good effort. I mean, the second goal is what we expect at the moment from Regan. It was a fantastic strike, and I felt certainly we had the majority of the game. We were in good control. We came out for the second half in good control again, and then the referee plays a hand, and then it's a little bit backs to the ball. But in saying that, they never really created a mountain of chances, 3 or 4 maybe balls across the box that we dealt with and had to deal with. But apart from that, we still in control, still had a shape, and understood what we needed to do.
On Regan, are you almost running out of words to describe, you know, some of his goals now?
Yeah, I mean, I thought initially that they were trying to rile him a little bit, and I thought he showed good control. Just got on with hurting the opposition like we know he can by scoring goals, and that's what his focus was. Didn't get involved in too much in terms of the crowd or their players, his ex-teammates trying to get him booked or whatever. He just got on with it and got his reward with a fantastic goal again.
We've spoken in the past about, you know, the leadership qualities of Terrell at the back, of Bevis at the back. That really shone through at the end of the game to get us through.
Yeah, they stood up. In fairness, everybody did. Gilly was in there. I thought Harvey came on and really blocked everybody out, and David and JJ and give us an outlet to carry the ball forward. So yeah, really pleased with everybody who made a contribution today.
JJ back in the fold.
Yeah, he's been playing really well, and he's not ready to start games yet, but yeah, he gets on the ball and he's got good quality. So yeah, it was good to see him out.
Luke missed out, of course, due to illness. Is there any chance you think he'll be back for Tuesday?
We just got the message yesterday morning, and I think at the moment he's still in bed, so we hope it's just a 24-hour thing, and he'll be an option for Tuesday, but we'll have to wait and see.
Looking ahead to York, we won't have a chance to speak again before that. What kind of test do you expect from them?
Oh yeah, they're a good side. They're one of the better sides in this league, so it'll be a good game. We're looking forward to it. We're in a rich vein of form, like I said. I mean, 4 wins on the belt. I'm not quite sure when the last time Carlisle team did that, so we're in good shape going into a game that will test us. But I think they got beat, so they'll be wanting to bounce back quickly. So yeah, it'll be a really good game. I'm sure it will.
1,000 fans in that away end today in these conditions, and we'll be taking 1,500 plus on Tuesday night. How much of an impact can they play, as always?
Yeah, they were great. They really enjoyed themselves. I mean, everybody was soaking wet at the end, but nobody was going to leave. So yeah, it was great to share that with them.
Thanks for your time.